What up? Hello. What up, everybody? Vivo Lithium Pizza Rampage. Grady Cletus. No, we're not playing the C10. Curb, what up, dude? Swiss Hornet, maybe? That is actually a good idea. That is a good idea. We're gonna play the Ito Fighter first, for now. Gonna finish spading this thing. I'm gonna try the 9 LIs. The little 9 LI missiles. I'm gonna try those out. Never used them. How's everybody doing? How's your... what is it, Sunday? It's Monday. How's your Monday? What up, Vlad? Gonna go grab some gelato with the lady. Nice, dude. I will still be here for an hour. This isn't gonna be a super long stream. Like 2.5, 3 hours, maybe. I'm good, Sidix. I'm good. What about what up, Gunza? I don't know how to pronounce that. Did you say you said something in Cyrillic and then you said hi? Did you say, was it Privyet? Isn't that hello in Russian? My racing sim rig is one step closer to completion. Nice, dude. What did you get it? Are you just putting it together? I don't know if you're interested in this stuff. Sorry, but they leaked 5th gen. Ah, they've already fucking did, man. There's already been 5th gen leaks, right? They've already, there's a list going around. It's like Su-57, J-20, F-22. I think the YF whatever, YF 20 something. That shit's not new, I don't think. No, not stock anymore, Cletus. Just I want to try the 9 LIs. I've never used them before, so I'm gonna give them a try. Do you have the EC665? I have no idea what that is, Lithium. Maybe? I'm not sure. Su-47 leak Hopium. I did see that, Pizza. I did see that. I think you got tagged like 4 different times when somebody dropped that in the Discord. 9 LI is diabolical in ARB. I bet, because people probably think they are AIM-120s. And that's what I'm going to be going for. That's what I'm going for here, Nico. That's the plan. That is the plan. If your name was Stan, I could say that's the plan, Stan. Something tells me your name is not Stan, though. Okay. I wonder if this is an E. That must have reacquired me. Alright. Sick. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Doing heli stock grind? Oh god. There is little more cancerous in Warthunder than heli stock grinds, dude. It's horrible. Yeah, it does, Curb. I was really surprised to see it get 9 LIs, which is why I have a loadout with them, because I've never seen them before on anything but the German. And so I was like, they might get rid of these, so I'm going to make the loadout, and hopefully I can keep them. Got 2 mods in like 40 battles. Ugh, dude, it's so miserable. That's why I played Chinese first, because the Z11W starts with all of its missiles, so you can just jump right into it. What's the difference between 9LI and 9M? So the 9LI is the same exact missile, except it's not smokeless. So think 9L with a 9M seeker. That's it. So the gimmick with the 9LI is because it's not smokeless, people see a missile that has a smoke trail coming from a Eurofighter, so their immediate assumption is, oh shit, that's another AIM-120, so they don't flare it. That's the idea. It does work pretty well, actually. I've fallen victim to it a few times. So that's the goal here. Let's see if we can do the thing with the 9 allies. And besides, the Italian Eurofighter, I don't think is supposed to get it. And sometimes when something gets something and it's not supposed to, or they change loadouts down the road for whatever reason, if you have a pre-existing loadout with that munition, because my assumption is they're probably going to get rid of it for the Italian Eurofighter. So I don't think it's supposed to have it. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think so. So if they ever get rid of it, there's a possibility that the fact that I have the loadout made, and as long as I don't touch it, then it might stay. I don't know. I've seen shit like that happen before. Cheddar Kim is mint. Yeah, look at her, dude. Cheddar, you're so cute. You're just rolling around. Mustang, I'm on a flight from Mexico City from Toronto, and the pilots let me sit in the jump seat while they set up the flight plan? Whoa, what? That's sick. What did you, like, pull the I'm like a super autistic person card, and I like planes, and I would become a pilot, and it would be so cool if you could let me sit in the pilot seat with you? Like, did you pull the I really like trains card, but with planes, so they let you fly? I didn't let you fly, they let you... I'm glad they didn't let you fly, but let you sit up in the cockpit. Crazy thing was with premium plane account, I got 450k RP. Without premium plane and account, I would have made 138. Ugh. How's the Aza Typhoon been compared to the regular one? I gotta be honest, Shriko, the radar on the Gripen E and the Aza Typhoon, they're the same. These radars, well, they have slightly different scope scales. These radars, I actually like them more than the SM2s. Because it's 100 in all directions, when you put somebody in the edge of your radar and you roll, you'll never lose them. Because the issue with the SM2 is if you put them over here on the edge and then you roll, because your radar only goes 60 degrees up and down, you lose them. Because then it goes into the 60 degrees, and in reality it's 120 degrees up here, right? So when you roll with the SM2, you're really likely to lose the target. With the Typhoon Aza, dude, and the Gripen E, that's not an issue. And I know I don't have the extra 20 degrees that the SM2 has, but I gotta be honest, dude, if I had a Eurofighter Aza or a Gripen E with high off-bore missiles, that would be my preferred combination. I really do prefer this thing over the SM2's radar. And the SM2's radar is just so overwhelming because there's so many things you gotta think about and so many extra things going on because of how crazy that radar actually is. It just gets overwhelming. This one is just simpler, I feel like. It's simpler and a little easier for me to use. I just like it more, I gotta be honest. This is my favorite radar in the game. You don't even need the extra 20 degrees. I mean, there are some times where it's nice when you go into the notch. You go into a late notch and the missile is ahead of the enemy's plane. So to find the notch for the missile, sometimes... Stand by. Sometimes I might die here. I didn't realize I was right over their airfield. There are some times, trust me, that God damn it, dude. There are some times where those extra 20 degrees are actually nice, specifically for the notch. What up, Hoxton? Yeah, I use OBS. I told them I'm in flight training, and they were like, oh, come watch us set up. Oh, that's sick. I was asking them how they got to Air Canada, and they told me to watch them set up. Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's cool. Sound like cool guys. Got the Leo 2A4M. Nice. How do you know if the head-mounted display works? I don't know. How would it not work? HNC in planes with radar. Sorry if you already answered. I didn't hear you. How do you know? How do I know that my head-mounted display works? I'm not sure. I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, you just look off to the see all this stuff. This is my head-mounted display. So you see it pop up, and you know it's working. Are you? Does yours not turn on? Is that what you're? Maybe yours is just not like turning on. Go into Y. Press the Y menu. Go into cockpit and switch the HMD indication. Yeah. See, look, see. Is this maybe what your issue is? Maybe. I'm not sure. Sorry. Stock games of C10 are going better today. Nice. Yeah, C10's goated. C10 is so good, man. No, I don't have the head-mounted display. I'm just asking for future myself. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, man. You just, the way it works, John, is when you look off your HUD. See, when you look off your HUD, it pops up. And if for whatever reason it doesn't pop up, you just do exactly what I showed you. You press Y. Go into MFD, or sorry, press Y, go into cockpit, and then you turn this on, and then it'll turn on. And then, to make sure that it's working for radar slaving, you just put your radar in HMS PD, HMS head-mounted sight PD, and see how it moves with my head. See? That's how you know that that's working. It's pretty simple, man. It's really, there's really not a whole lot you need to do, set up, or like worry about. It's very, 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 very easy. Very simple. Vaish, what's up, man? How you doing? With the Typhoon from Italy, I lock people and it starts locking their flares? Are you talking about maybe, are you an IRST, Matt? Because that would be what would cause you to lock their flares, IRST. Some aspects with the 15C and 16Cs don't work. Yeah. There's bug reports about those. Those have bug reports. Hopefully that doesn't go for that teammate. Okay, doesn't look like it is. Okay. I don't know where that first target I launched on is. It's this guy. I don't see him. Presumably he's low. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Oh, can't lock him. Would have really liked it if my radar could have fucking locked him when it was supposed to. What's the point of having a 100-degree radar if it doesn't actually work in 100 degrees? I had to turn in and lock him with IR, and then switch to radar. See you, Curb. I'll probably be around when you get back. Have fun with your lady. You play ground battles? Sometimes I play ground sim, but no, not really. J10A, I'm sure you're already gone, Kerr, but J10A slaps for 13.7. I still prefer the J11B, but... Learn the hard way, the C10 does not like to be slower than 500 kilometers an hour. Yep. Yeah, if you, I believe 450 to 400 is the wing stall speed, I think. Who the fuck plays ground? So true, dude. So true. Nobody. Nobody actually plays ground. Anybody who wants to be anybody plays there, you know what I'm saying? Got the SM. Nice, dude. About to get the SM2. Very based. Very based. Z10 is goated stall fighter if you learn how to stall it the right way. Yeah, I'm sure. Not my expertise. What Eurofighter are you playing? Yeah, this is the Eurofighter Aza in the Italian tech tree. The EF Aza with the Italian flag behind it. This one. Finishing spading it.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Okay, he's launching on this guy, I think. He's defending, and he is dead? Is that in 18? I think he's dead. No, they killed somebody else. They killed a different 18. My teammates are gonna probably kill that guy, though. Right there. Was that a hit? No. Multipath. Multipath. He is turning in. I'll go ahead and launch on him for now. He's launching on me. My countermeasures aren't working. Okay, chaff is not working. Sweet. Score TB. That shit's awesome, man. That is so cool. So glad my countermeasures aren't working. I'm so glad I did an entire flyout to just not have my countermeasures work. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. And he shot my missile down because that meta is just so great. And there's only 2 of them left. God, I wish I could play this plane on fucking Blue 4. Is that bug report still in the description? It is, yeah. Yeah. Go to the description of the video. Go follow that bug report. Go hit the I have the same issue button, please. There's a really bad bug that doesn't allow RWRs to work when you play certain planes on Blue 4. We're trending number 1. We are already trending number 1, which is awesome. But what EC? What do you mean? More flare pods. These are well, these aren't BOL countermeasures, huh? What BR? Top tier Eurofighter. Oh. The only BR the Eurofighter can play in. Yeah, and then you got the J10, who's got only 72. SM2 should get more flares. Bug report it. How many is it supposed to get, Pizza? Oh, you're native? Ah, nice. Yeah, I remember your name. I'm probably not gonna be sticking around here, gotta be honest. There's only 2 of them left. And we are cooking their shit. Probably gonna go find a different game. Ooh. Oh, AI. Okay. IRIS-T. The IR version of radar is called IRS-T. Not the IRIS-T missile, but IRS-T. Infrared search track, probably. Like putter. So true. Yeah, I'm gonna go find a different lobby. Yeah, it's called... that's what I'm talking about, John. It's called IRST. Search IR, IRST. Yes, the system is called IRST. So see this camera right here? This is my IRST camera. And my radar's in here. My IRST camera is right here, right? So if you look at the SM, this is my IRST camera. Radar's in here, right? Same with the flanker. Su-34 doesn't have it. Same with the J11, right? It's IRST camera. So if I go into X-ray and you look at the pilot radar, see where it says radar / IRST? Yeah, no, you're good. What does IRST do? Think radar, but instead of looking for radar cross-sections and closure speeds, it looks for heat signatures. Infrared search and track, yep. So instead of looking for radar signatures, it looks for heat and tracks heat. So, right, it's a way to track people without giving them an RWR ping. So you can still track people without basically letting them know you're tracking them, more or less. I think that's a split lobby. I think I just left a split lobby. No, you're good. Yeah, sneaky. Exactly. Sneaky. God, look at this matchmaker. Hey, Ron's here. I think Ron needs some help. Those are only in top tier? Actually, no. There is an IRST at 9.3. The F-106 has an IRST, and it comes out of this little thing here. It's really cool. But no, this thing has an IRST. See? Radar IRST, MA1. It comes out of this. Pops up. It's really cool. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on what your definition of top tier is. F8 also has IRST. Oh, does it really? Oh, shit, it does. Huh. I didn't know that. Dude, why did the US stop making IRSTs? Why did we stop? Why after the F8 did we stop making IRSTs, dude? What happened? What happened to us? Why did we get rid of them? My lobby might be split, but it's a German Hornet horde versus me. Some random American Hornet. That's called a wee nubbins. So true, so true. No, they don't have them at top tier, dude. They don't. We'll leave Ron be. F-14D. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, there's some that have them, right? Like the 14D got it, yeah. And then there's IRST pods now for like modern variants of jets, but I don't know why we got rid of them across the board, right? We had like one plane that had it like built in, which was the 14D, and then all the other planes just have them as like IRST pods, basically. I think the 15EX has the pod, or does it have it built into like the EPOS system or something? I don't know. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. SM2? We could SM2. I really want to play the Rafale on blue. I just know how much that radar drives me how much that RWR bug drives me crazy. And we've had some good games with it. Let's try it. Thunder, what's up, man? How you doing? If I recall correctly, F-35 has IRST TGP cam. Probably, yeah. I mean, probably. One of the most modern jet we have. So I would imagine, yeah, we've probably gone back to it. I'm just curious why we gave it up to begin with. And there's Russian jets. Yeah, literally all of them have them. Except for, like, the Duck. See you, Amanda. 4 big guys. Big bar. No penis wraps. No penis wraps. No, they don't, Lamb. They don't. How do you get partnership? That's a good question. That is a good question. The non-streaming side of YouTube, so the long form and short form content, very cut and dry. It's very, very cut and dry. Not easy, but very cut and dry. You need to reach a certain criteria for a month. They don't say it, but you need to do it for a month straight. And then once you've meeting that criteria, then you can apply and you should theoretically be good. The issue with streaming on YouTube is Gaijin doesn't recognize it as an official way to become a partner. So they come up with very much so arbitrary rules and just they just make shit up. And so like I met the Twitch requirements for partnership a very long time ago. And because they didn't have requirements for YouTube streaming, I sent them a request and I was like, hey, you guys don't have YouTube streaming listed, but I meet the requirements for Twitch streaming, and I've met it for a while, and I've done it consistently ever since I've met it. So can you just put me essentially under that criteria? That makes sense, right? And they were like, no, because they're different platforms. They have different view count criterias and stuff like that. I was like, okay, well, you guys don't have that listed, so what would that be? And they're like, yeah, you need 100 consistent viewers for a month. I was like, what? Where did that come from? So it's 20 on Twitch, 100 on YouTube. What? And I told him, I was like, well, that's really unfortunate. I was a little passive aggressive. I was like, really unfortunate, because even some of your biggest content creators on YouTube wouldn't even be able to hit those numbers. So I was like, so that's really sad to hear, because nobody on YouTube who streams Warthunder would theoretically be able to meet those numbers, realistically. And so like, okay, well, I guess we could bring it down to 50. Oh, thanks. Yeah, they're I don't know. The long form, short form stuff is very cut and dry. You just need to reach the numbers that they ask, right? 1,000, was it 2,000 views for long form, and then 5,000 for short form, which isn't like, I'm not saying that's some easy thing to do, but it's very cut and dry. I'm pretty sure there are way more people who play ground than people who play ranked 7-8 jets. Yeah, probably. Only person who's close is Fly Warthunder. They get like 80 to 90 every stream. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, even if Spookston were to stream, well, if Spookston were to stream regularly, probably for a week or two, he could probably hit those numbers no problem. But yeah, I don't know, it's frustrating. I meet the criteria now, but it's just, I don't know. I don't really want to reapply right now, just because it's so frustrating, and I kind of just don't want to do it out of spite. But again, the whole point of us getting in the partnership program is to get the decal cheddar in the game. So that's the priority, and I'm not going to let my personal pride get in the way of that. So I'm going to be reapplying for it pretty soon, and the fucking second we get that exception and we get accepted into it, I've already got an artist lined up, and I'm gonna contact him. I'm gonna get a hold of him, and we're gonna get the cheddar decal. Literally, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna wave hi to all the content creators in the fucking creator Discord. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan, and like do all this shit. Nope. First thing I'm gonna do, I get my you're in the program, and I'm gonna get that fucking decal made. Priorities, gentlemen. Cheddar is it. Base damage. Oh, he was landing. Oh, that was a fucking AI. Oh well. 2,500 for long form. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's funny, like, because we have a pretty consistent, for the size of the channel, we have a very consistent, relatively large, dedicated, like, viewer base, which is awesome. Like, surprisingly large and surprisingly dedicated for a channel with less than 3,000 subs. So, like, we've gotten quite a few people into the game mode. So I don't know. What I'm trying to get at is, like, it's unfortunate because, like, the impact that the channel has had on the game mode isn't really isn't something that I can, like, correlate and be like, hey, look all the good we've done. Like, why do I need to get 50, right? I don't know. It's whatever. This is Warthunder, Kura. Playing Warthunder Sim, brother. Cheddar looks tired. She always looks tired, dude. Cheddar, why you always sleep? Why you so sleep? Should I grind France or Italy first? I mean, France is the best at the moment, but Italy is very future-proof, so it really just depends on which plane interests you more, the Rafale or the Eurofighter. I have an orange cat too, so I would have to get Jed in game. Yeah, dude, there's so many people that are like, oh yeah, the second that decal drops, I'm buying it. Lots of people. Lots of fucking people. You love them both? Well, I can tell you for a fact that the Rafale was better. It just is at the moment. Not to like shit on the Eurofighter, because the Eurofighter Aza is really good and I really like it. That radar is so fucking awesome, dude. That radar is so nice. I'm telling you, it is my favorite radar in the game at the moment. Over the SM2. I'm gonna go for this guy. I would pick the Rafale. I would pick the Rafale. Oh, this guy's at high altitude. You might be an easy pick. Oh, but this guy turned in. Okay, this guy's closer. We'll prioritize him. This guy killed my F-16 teammate. I'll have to keep an eye on him. He might not be showing up on RWR because we were playing on blue. Okay. Got a bug launch behind me. Alright. We're gonna have to defend very... Yep, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say, we're gonna have to defend, like, really quickly. Because that was probably a bugged launch, but I actually don't think that was. I don't think that was. I think this is a player. Yeah, it's a player. Let's go for him. I don't really need to defend this missile. Just by turning away, I'm defending it. Let's go catch up with this guy. Looks like he might be diving. Yeah, no worries, rocket. Yeah, I recommend the Rafale. And I can recommend the Rafale now because the SM2 exists. And it needs a fucking competitor. I don't feel bad for playing this plane anymore. Not for a second. On blue, at least. I feel bad when I play it on red. I should kill him. Yep. In the Rafale, getting missile pings is crazy. I know, right? It's not fixed yet. I'm just kind of risking it. They're begging for PvE. Yeah, I'll move the hand cam over so you guys can see the cope. Okay. Halfway done with the F-18D. Nice, dude. What is Alex in? 18E. Okay. Nice. You ever play props? Sometimes. Very rarely. Very, very rarely. Sometimes I'll go on a prop kick, but not often. Yeah, I don't play props very, very often. It's kind of like a rare oddity when I do. I had one, Grady. I had one, and I traded it for a box of monsters. The mouse and keyboard is just infinitely simpler to use and easier, and I don't have to set a bunch of shit up. I don't have to worry about VR, I don't have to worry about track IR, I don't have to worry about all this extra stuff. I can just jump on my computer, play sim, be very competitive, and just have fun. So there are some advantages to using a joystick, stick and throttle, but I just don't really give a shit, personally. That level of immersion isn't really something that I really care about. I just kind of chill and play, you know what I mean? So I just stick with where I'm at. You figure out how to use keyboard and sim, my controls are all cooked. Oh, dude. Can somebody do !vid for Mr. Grady so he can get the link to my controls video? Yes, indeed, Agarix. We are risking it for the biscuit with the non-functional RWR. Right as I say that, radar missile pops up out of fucking nowhere. Okay, he is close. He's close on my left. I'm getting 0 RWR from him. But the fact that I got a Moz warning like that tells me I think he's here, somewhere nearby. Okay, I only have 1 missile. I only have 1 Micah. I'm gonna call for backup. You guys want to see something really cool? You want to see something really cool? I'm gonna Tom Goon all over this fucking bridge, dude. Holy shit! God, I'm so cool. Use that video for sure. Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother. Glad to hear it. Okay, I don't have a ton of countermeasures. Oh, is he up high? My YouTube just crashed for a second. Can I get a confirmation from everybody that the stream is good to go and you guys aren't seeing any performance issues? Por favor. I gotta do a quick check here. Teammate? Still good? Still good? Okay, sick. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. It crashed for like a second and then it recovered. So it was weird. I've never seen that before. Alright, perfect. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. The best. What's going on with speed gates? Wasn't it supposed to be implemented in the update? I don't know, Quinto. I really don't know. I don't know if it was implemented. I have no idea. I haven't noticed any difference. That's a good question, dude. That is a good question. I bet you Squisher simply would know. Me, on the other hand, I'm just a simpleton. All right. We capture the point. Let's go find one more person and kill him with this missile, and then we'll RTB. Welcome back. I got the Mirage F1C a long time ago and didn't fly it much. It's a good option to grind France with. Oh, fuck yeah, it is, dude. The Magic 2s basically guarantee you 2 kills. If used correctly, obviously. But, yo, yeah, it's great. It's, well, I say that. It's not my favorite. The flight model is not great. It's very fast, and it has a lot of countermeasures. So it's conducive to play it in a very hit-and-run kind of style, which for me is not my preferred gameplay. That's not. I much prefer to just fly in there, cut it up, missile about, and if I need to, force the merge and try and dogfight. So the F1C for me personally isn't my preferred plane, but objectively speaking, it is a pretty consistent plane if you play it relatively passively. How come all the Warthunder streamers that are half bad, always famous, but the most killed ones hidden for all time? Hopefully we'll change that, singing. Hopefully we'll change that. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I tried Sim for the first time yesterday. Any idea why my plane consistently pulls up slightly? Shoot, were you playing props or were you playing jets? Question: why, when I'm using joystick, mouse, and start dogfighting, I always lose battles when somebody behind me, even though I'm trying my best, still losing? But, well, Diego, without seeing your footage, I can't help you. You know what I mean? I need context. I need to see the fight firsthand. So, Diego, my recommendation to you would be join the Discord. There's a link to it in the description. Join the Discord and clip your next fight. Send it to me, and I'll give you pointers, okay? That's the best I can do. I can't be like, oh, you're doing this wrong. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what you're doing wrong, because I can't see it. Yeah, join the Discord. Link to it in the description of the video. Yeah, you need to use SAS, Shoop. Can I get another video link in the chat, please, guys? !video. Shoop. Once you see that link in chat, follow that link, give that video a watch, and it will give you the, sorry, !vid, yeah, video, I said video. That link right there will give you the settings that you need to fix that. So what's happening, Shoop, is you're in manual mode, you're not in dampening, so your plane isn't auto-correcting, it's basically not auto-trimming, right? So, but that... There's another thing with that, Shoop, though. I know you're using mouse joystick. Highly recommend you switch to relative control. I gotta be honest. Highly recommend you switch to relative control. Just give it a look, okay? Yeah, no worries, man. Anytime. Don't forget to sub to the channel. If you ever see me streaming, man, I'm here to help. That's the whole point of the channel. The whole point of the channel itself is to get people into Sim and help them learn. Specifically mouse and keyboard players, because obviously that's what I do, right? That's kind of my niche. But just in general, it's to help the greater population of Sim. This thing's awesome. I try to be. I'm also kind of a shitter sometimes. Sometimes I can be a little toxic, but I try and be cool for the most part. Please bet kitty. Okay. Okay. I bet cheddars. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. She's so... 109 Swede full upgraded, but when I'm dogfighting, my plane starts making tornado movements. Oh, you're probably pulling too hard, Diego. Your plane's wing stalling. Yeah, we're getting to that point, OMG. I'm just gonna start missing chats, unfortunately, and that's just the way it goes. I'm not gonna do TTS. I'm not gonna do TTS. I've seen enough Crinny streams to know that shit would drive me fucking crazy. and I'm just gonna miss comments. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. I'm never gonna do like paid TTS. I don't want to paywall anything. The most I'm gonna paywall is some fucking emojis with a membership. You know what I mean? So the unfortunate thing is I'm just gonna miss some comments. So if you guys have questions and they do get missed, don't spam it, please. But just repeat yourself, right? And then at me, do the at 64 Mustang, and it highlights it for me. It's a good way to make sure, right, that I see it, because my chats get I have a separate application for watching chats, and like I said, when you at me, specifically do you do at symbol 64 Mustang, and then you ping me like that, it highlights it in my chat software that I see it specifically. Text to speech. Yeah, TTS is text to speech. I used the MiG-25, hated it, just like I thought I would hate it. It's so fucking boring. It's such a snore fest. Exactly, Agarix, exactly. Opinion on Mountain Dew? Oh, fucking delicious. Delicious. Unironically, Diet Mountain Dew is far superior in flavor. Far superior in flavor. Pizza joint. You'll get a case of Diet soon. Yeah! Yeah! Yes, sir! Dude, Diet Mountain Dew is better. Look, like, I have gotten to the point in my unk stage where the super sugary sodas I don't like anymore, because I think about all the sugar I'm consuming, and the sugar doesn't make me sick, but thinking about how much sugar I'm putting into my system makes me sick. And Diet Mountain Dew just makes me feel a little bit better about myself, and it just objectively tastes better. Is it alright if I post some of my Warthunder videos in the Discord section? Yeah, of course, Grady. Yeah, that is, if you read the rules, the specific place in the Discord for self-promotion is that clip section. Yeah. If you guys want to self-promote, that's where you can do it. Absolutely. Yeah, my fuel's empty, I know, but the airfield is right there. So, we're good. The fuel efficiency skyrockets when you're at such high altitudes. What about alternate flavors? Ooh. Okay, listen, I still got a case somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I still have a case of the best one ever. Halo 3 Gamer Fuel. That was the best. And I'm blinded by nostalgia. It probably wasn't the best flavor. Halo 3 Game Fuel was peak. I will never forget. One of my greatest memories as a kid, growing up, dude, was when Halo 3 dropped. All my buddies, dude, for my birthday, we came over to my house. We had a Halo 3 LAN party. My mom bought like 4 24 packs of Halo 3 Mountain Dew Game Fuel. And she got us a bunch of Costco pizzas, and all we did was just hang out and LAN party Halo 3 on drop day for hours, dude. I mean, we pulled an all-nighter. Like for 18 to 20 hours, we did nothing but played the Halo 3 campaign and multiplayer and Forge and all that stuff together. It was the most memorable birthday party I've ever had. Thanks, Swiss. Appreciate it, man. What up, Franco? How you doing? Yeah, it was so memorable. What up, Ghost? How you doing? Halo 3 ODST is amazing. Oh, yeah. Halo 3 ODST is one of the best. Yeah, okay. ODST is one of the best. the vibe of ODST, obviously Reach, yeah, okay, whatever. Reach's story is probably the best as far as story goes, but gameplay, I really do think ODST was the best because it was so different. It like was really, really able to focus on just the kind of like slower, methodical gameplay of Halo. It was awesome. Yeah, I think Halo 3 ODST gameplay was the best. Halo Reach was the best story, but Halo 1, 2, and 3, that trilogy, overall is still number one. And in my opinion, 4 was very mediocre. Didn't even play 5. Don't give a fuck about whatever the next one is, Guardians or whatever the fuck it's called. Infinite, don't give a shit. Halo stopped being Halo when Bungie sold it to 343. Reach was my fave. Oh yeah, I don't blame anybody who says Reach was their favorite. Reach also introduced Firefight, which was Halo 5. What's that? So true. Reach also introduced Firefight, right? It was Reach that introduced Firefight, or was it ODST? I don't remember. But yeah, those are all so good. ODST introduced it. Okay, understood. But yeah, dude, the most memorable campaign mission that I can think of for me personally is Halo 2 on the bridge when you're fighting the Scarab and the Mjolnir mix kicks in, dude, and fucking what is it, David Vai or whatever the guitarist name is, and he's just absolutely ripping on the guitar, and you got that high-pitched guitar riff with Martin O'Neill and something Vai, I forget his name. The guitarist is something Vai. Dude, oh my gosh. Fighting that Scarab with the Scorpion tank. Oh my fucking god, dude. The Mjolnir mix is just... Thinking about it gives me chills, dude. Thinking about it right now literally gives me chills because it's so memorable. So memorable. Literal core memory. Yeah, they're all good, dude. 1 is good in its own right. Like, it still kind of stands up today. I mean, it's a little boring because, like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's an old game, so the gameplay isn't, like, hyper exciting. Like, my literally my one critique of it is just, like, looking back at it now, replaying it, it's just a little boring is all. But the story is great, and, I mean, it was one of the most influential games ever made. I'm doing good, Codex. How you doing, man? Halo 2 is so good, yeah. The endings usually are the most memorable for me. The escape on CE, the escape in 3. Yeah, and the survive in Reach. Yep. Dude, Halo 3's Warthog escape when you jump into... Was it the... It wasn't the Forward on a Dawn. What ship was it? Was it the Infinity? But you're jumping into the ship that's docked at Halo, right? Was it the Forward to Dawn? But anyways, you're fucking doing that last jump and you're fucking sideswiping all the flood. Oh, dude. Peak. It was the Forward? Ah, dude. I'm channeling my inner Halo nerd. Holy. Halo Reach guitar riff goes so hard. Oh, dude, no, that was Halo 2. I think it was Halo 2, right? CE didn't have David Vai or whatever his name was. Warthog Run meme was an absolute banger, yeah. Yeah. All Halo playthrough co-op when? Oh, God. Oh, God. Maybe. That sounds like a serious commitment. Is that gold? Okay. Fuck yeah, dude. That shit's awesome. Hell yeah. I love that bug. God, I love that fucking bug. That shit is so much fun to just explode to radar missiles. God, that shit makes me so excited. Makes me want to keep playing the game. I only played Reach 5 and Infinite. Well, at least you played one good game, Quento. At least you played one good... Oh, no, it's not fixed. No, it's definitely not fixed. You should do a stream where you play COD World War II. COD is so, like, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare Original, the real Modern Warfare series, not the fucking remakes. The real Modern Warfare series. Call of Duty 4, World War II. Or not World War II, sorry. World at War. Not World War II. World at War. And then obviously Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. Those are the Call of Duties that will forever hold a place in my heart. I haven't touched any of the other ones after that, and I'm glad, nor do I ever plan on revisiting Call of Duty. I want to keep that happy memory of Call of Duty in my brain. I don't want to taint it with the dog shit garbage that Activision and Warhammerhead or whatever the fuck that company is made. It does, Shifty, it does. Very much so. So if you looked at it there, Garrix, the Moz did go off. So the Moz triggered it, but I went over a cloud, which Sledgehammer, thank you, which deactivated Moz because the cloud covered up the heat signature of the rocket. So, yeah, Pizza's radar and missiles give me 0 warning, so I just kind of have to notch off fuel when it comes to him. Activision added anime porn into Call of Duty. Gaijin's not far behind. Gaijin is not far behind. Warthunder is a fucking plague. Me and my brother did it. Do it once a year? Holy shit. You guys replay Halo once a year? Dude. Goated sibling relationship. That's really cool. Good for you guys. Okay, so we gotta pay attention to our radar to see if he actually launches on us. Because our RWR is not gonna tell us. So my radar is what I have to rely on to look for missile launches. I haven't seen any. Okay, so he did launch at me. He did launch one at me. I don't know if it's an ER or if it's a 77-1 is the problem. Okay, it was a 77-1. Should be around here somewhere. Right there. He dove pretty aggressively. Okay, so that's one. Okay, now I'm getting a signature on RWR. Should probably drop tanks for this fight. At least 2. Let's get out of this dive. Nothing yet. Okay, there it is. He's close enough to where I'm actually getting pings. So if you notice, now that I've closed the distance with him and he's very close, it will start actually it'll start pinging you once they get within a certain distance. Good fight, Pizza. I don't know if that was a 2v1 there at the end. I think a teammate rolled up, but good fight. Ran out of chaff. Ah, that's, man, unfortunate.
Attention to the map.
Multipath and Prey. I honestly enjoyed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2021. And that's fair, dude. That's fine. I don't really care. Like, it's Call of Duty, right? I don't really give a shit about it anymore. And if that's the one you enjoyed, man, more power to you. For me personally, I grew up playing the original CODs. So to replay Modern Warfare, I would feel bitter. You know what I mean? I would just feel better. I would feel better. I wouldn't enjoy it. Right? Because the whole time I'd be playing them, I just want to go play the ones that I grew up with. You know what I mean? You notched 3 Michaels with 3 chaff. Good for you, dude. Well done. See ya, Quinto. What does the U.S. use stealth technology on missiles? Show the missile just wasn't picked up? Why doesn't the U.S. use stealth technology on missiles? Oh, because missiles have a radar cross-section of, nothing anyways. What you're seeing with the radars picking up missiles isn't realistic. Okay, so like that right there, this isn't realistic what you're seeing. Okay, he's down here somewhere. I should probably just try and force the merge. It's right here. Ah, piece of shit. I just don't fucking see him, man. ET as well. Unfortunate. No radar, no nothing. Very difficult to fight. I guess I'll switch to maybe the Mirage will be better. Maybe I can actually use my RWR in that thing. Because that's what's frustrating, right? Is because I get the Moz warning. So, right, I expect it to be he can take advantage of the fact that my RWR doesn't work. If I get a Moz warning, I just expect that it's a 77-1, right? I don't think to flare it because my shit doesn't even work. It's a very, very frustrating bug because it just completely throws you off. Like, your ability to react is completely different than what it should be. Man, why do I only have 5 Micas? Shouldn't I have 6? I know you're not thinking of it, but I'm explaining why the bug is so difficult to deal with. You literally you just don't know what to expect. It's like a toss of the coin. What is being launched at you? God, I go from one of the best radars in the game to this fucking shit-ass piece of shit radar. Tell them how you really feel. Alright, let's hope and pray that this RWR works. Ah, it doesn't! Fuck yeah. Alright. Well, I'm probably just gonna end up leaving. Go find a different lobby. Can you play the SM2? No, I don't want to play the SM2. I want to try and kill the SM2s. Would like to with the functioning RWR, but we gotta settle for fighting them off field instead. You should play... I didn't know, that's interesting. You should play, but got tired. I got a stream deck, and I'm sorry. I'm not understanding what you're trying to say, Elia. Found notching very hard lately. Feels like it doesn't work anymore. It definitely does. It most definitely does. Oh, you play your game. Oh, you don't need to leave. Don't need to leave just because my stuff isn't working. Because now, I mean, I'm still probably gonna leave. There's only 2 of them, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess I can fucking do convoys with the Rafale. Dive in on him, and he did flare, so please don't crash. Almost. Yeah, baby. Now that he's dead to rights, he's probably gonna go for the R-73, I would imagine. I should just be able to float it out. Boom! Good fight. Oh, let's go RTB. Did you see how many same issues? Yo, yeah, I'm tracking, Merrick. We're trending #1, brother. We are currently trending #1, which is awesome. We got trending #1 in a day. I'm not grinding the Rafale. No, Yuri, I already have it. I'm just here to counter Red 4. With half-functioning RWRs, and I'm still able to at least a little bit. Does a Super Hornet have a better radar than a normal Hornet? Yes, it does. Asa. Powerful community growing here. Oh, I'm tracking, dude. I'm tracking. We've had so much growth in the past 4 months. It's insane. It's insane. We doubled the channel in like 3 months, something like that. We've only been streaming for a year, and we've seen the most growth in the past 4 months. 4 months. Two, specifically the last 2, but I include the 2 previous to that as well. Yeah, the short stream helped a ton, and then for whatever reason, the horizontal stream has just been absolutely skyrocketing, which is awesome. People are actually sticking around too. Yeah, Merrick, you've been here since original. Can you tell me if there are any mistakes one might make when vertical notching? I mean, there's tons of mistakes you can make. You could not notch properly. You cannot be in the notch properly, right? If they're above you, maybe you don't put your shoulder to them, right? Or if they're below you, you don't put your shoulder to them, right? Depending on the angle in which the missile is coming at you, you need to square up to the missile, right? Maybe it's a Fox 1, you need to notch the plane's radar, right? You can get too slow if you go up, or you can get too fast if you go down. You can over-defend, you can do it too early. There's a million things that you could do wrong, Shifty. A million things that you could do wrong. My suggestion, Shifty, is if you are struggling with a vertical notch, send me a clip of you dying in the vertical notch, and I'll give you some pointers. Could you fly the MiG-25? I'm not going to. I flew it yesterday, and it was like watching paint dry. It was so boring. So it's really, I knew that was a plane that I wasn't going to like. I knew I wasn't going to like that thing. So, fortunately, no, I'm not going to be playing. I'm not going to be playing it. 2 minutes, I don't know when I started watching, but man, when I can't play Warthunder, I love watching the stream. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. How's vert notching in the Mirage with the RWR bug? Seems fun. It's horrendous. It is horrendous. You literally, you notch off fuels, man. One game in the Grip and E. I mean, maybe after this one, yeah, I'll play the Grip and E. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, of course, man. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Let me, actually... Let me come to a stop. No, shoot, right? Yeah. And then I'll switch to the Rafale. And I am going to help multi-roll. I'm going to go for convoys. I think Alex is doing ground battles. I will go do convoys. That should help quite a bit. Because these convoys... How many of these convoys have? Yeah, not many. Okay. I'll go do convoys with the IR hammers. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes. We go. We go. All right, let's go hit some convoys. I'm good, Small Brain. How you doing, man? When does infantry open for everybody? I'm not sure. I am not sure when it opens for everybody. I am not sure. I'm probably going to be playing the shit out of it, though. You're reading team chat. Okay. Well, please don't. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can get all but one. What a cat! Yeah, Cheddar the best, dude. Cheddar is truly the goat. Isn't that right, Cheddar? Isn't that right? She's looking outside. She's so good. Yeah. Just a little purr ball. She stares at me. She's so good. And then my other cat's on my lap. Got a zoo over here. Oh, I spawned up here. Shit. Okay. Joiners. Have you tried MKM? Fuck no. DPI on my mouse, I believe, is 1600. Yeah, 1600. Just realized you have 2 separate streams. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, I got the vertical and the horizontal. Horizontal's the place to be. Horizontal is the place to be. In my humble opinion. So, I think Squish is right. Squish told me that if you are having the RWR bug and you switch to a different plane, play it, and then hop back into the original plane, it fixes it. And I'm noticing pings from all kinds of people now. How can you brake without holding the key down? You just press H, air brake. Is that what you're saying, Marcelo? Or is that what you're asking about, air brake? Is that specifically the brake you're referring to? Second. Okay, there's 2 here. Let's go ahead and drop 2 tanks. Fucking course, dude. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. You guys see that? Sorry, I wasn't talking. I was locked the fuck in. You see that shit? So this guy, right? The second I shoot a missile at him, all he does is shoot my missile down and then continues to fucking fly towards me. So what you do is these guys fall apart. The second you actually force close range to them, they don't know what to do. Because their one single trick is just to, I have more missiles, so let me shoot yours down and fly in a straight line because that's all I know how to do. The second you get close to them, dude, and they don't have enough time to react, they fucking completely fall apart. And oh my god, is it glorious when it happens. Like that, the 90-degree off-bore Micah over the shoulder, dude. That right there is my whole shtick on why I'm flying the Rafale so much now, is because the SM2, that is where you counter the SM2, is the close range like that. And obviously the best play to do that with is the Rafale. And especially those shitters that just shoot the missiles down. Oh my fucking god. I get so much satisfaction from doing that. So much satisfaction from doing that. Yeah, absolutely fucked. The wheel brakes? Oh, give me a second, Marcelo. Let me deal with this convoy, or try to at least. Ah, damn it, dude. Okay, well, some of those missed, which is really unfortunate. So I'm not gonna be able to get this convoy this run. I think I'm bugged. Am I bugged? Nope. I don't think those tracked. So what you need to do, Marcelo, is you need to turn your keybind to relative control. So when you go into controls and you type in brake, right? You enter your brake, you're gonna need an increase value button and then a reset axis value button. Turn relative control on, your multiplier all the way up. What that does is relative control is toggle. So when I press B, it holds it, right? So what I do is I hold B for about a second, so it goes from 0 to 100%, and then I let go, and then it stays at 100% because I have relative control on. Yeah, neither of those hammers hit. Okay, Su-30 behind. Very close. Eyes. Oh, he's right in front of me. Fuck. I die. Ah, fucking damn it, dude. I didn't see him once. Oh, good job, pizza. Very sneaky. What's the setting to veer your air-to-air missile when launched? You can't do that in Sim. But it should be, you just press U. We say all that, but I get Rafale shooting my missiles down, and me and my SM2 with 10... And I shoot all 10, since 10's better than 8. I'm not, Dex, I'm not saying that, like, Rafale players are... Like, people who play the Rafale are, like, somehow... They don't do that shit. Everybody does that shit. F-18 players do that shit. F-15 players do that shit. F-16 players do that shit. Everybody does that shit. But the SM2 is the, or the SM is the people I see do it the most, personally. And the SM2 is just the best plane in the game. So. No, the setting name? I have no idea. I'm not sure what it is. I should have just kept running. I don't know why I fall for the I'm behind you, sneaky bait. I should just, oh, okay, and just continue going in a straight line. You ever see your radar turn on like that? They're just trying to get you to turn around. So just don't do it. Just keep flying away and outrun them. I'm gonna have to get high for this. Yes, Formula, I do remember you. You told me straight to my face that you bought the F4. So unless you were lying about that to get a reaction or to be funny or something. I don't know. What up, ya boy? So what I'm hearing is the only reason why you didn't buy it is because of unable to purchase it, but you were 100% planning on it. So it still tells me that you don't give a fuck about the advice. What are you? The XP50 is a great choice, a very reasonable choice as far as premiums go. Okay, what the fuck? There we go. Okay, it's not tracking. Still not tracking. Maybe that's tracking. These fucking... I don't understand these hammers sometimes. I don't have one formula. I play all of them. What do your flares just sometimes not work? When you say that, do you mean like you just can't get them to pop? Like when you press the button, nothing happens? Or are you just saying like sometimes you feel like you should be flaring something, but it's not getting flared? So we're talismaning the MLD. Fuck yeah, dude. The MLD slaps. Yeah, MLD fucking slaps. No, they don't pop. Okay, so what you need to do to fix that, Yuri, go back to your runway, come to a complete stop, J out safely, and then change your countermeasure count or fuel by any amount, and that will fix it. I'm just gonna double these guys up and then go for Mr. J10. So if you do that, Yuri, it will fix it. It's a bug. Okay, here he is. Or here his missile. And there, fuck, god damn it. Plane. I got a missile off. I don't know if that was on his missile or not. I think it might have been. I don't see him. I think he's just multipathing. Okay, well unfortunately I'm getting pushed by 3 at the moment, so I'm just gonna run away. My fucking... Oh, dude. Tried to at least extend from that 3v1. Didn't work out. Feels like I can hold it. I did it and don't regret it. Oh yeah, for the talisman. Yeah, that thing is so... MLD is so fucking good. I don't play DCS, no. This is called the simulator mode formula. It's you're locked in first person. I'm not gonna take the 3v1. I'm gonna try and extend. That's what I'm gonna try and do. RWR seems to be working though. Yeah, the MLD absolutely can hold you up to 12.0. 12.3 is where it really starts to fall apart against the F-18, but in theory, you can essentially two-circle anything. Like, the MLD's two-circle performance, I think, is, like, one of the best in the entire game. So, like, in theory, you could potentially two-circle an F-18, I think. F-18s go for the 1C. Yeah, they do that shit all the time. That's all they do, is they lose all their energy in the first turn for some sort of, like, cool position, and then as long as you can hold your energy in any plane against an 18 after the first circle against the average 18, you should be fine. Maybe I should have taken the 3v1 because literally all these guys, these two guys are literally running away from one single fucking plane with an enemy on S6. Maybe I could have just turned in and they went and ran away like these guys. Assuming this is Pizza behind him, tracking him with IRST. Completely lost that guy in front aspect. I'm not getting any warning from his radar, only his missiles, so this guy is bugged. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a Eurofighter. Path and Eurofighter. Bro is the goat. I'll just hold on to this energy. He is super slow and damaged. Probably gonna get TK'd. Because my friendly teammate is still launching into this fight. Up here. Thanks, brother. Thank you for your patronage to the cause. Or is this a non-functioning... Yeah, thanks, brother. Thank you so much. Something. My radar wasn't working. Any advice on how to play the C-10? Very passively. The C-10 is a BVR monster. High altitude, fast, abuse everybody that doesn't have Fox 3s and can't go Mach 2. That is the best way to play it. I'm trying to give actual advice, Pizza. Played the F5E for the first time in Sim and was so confused when I had no IFF on my radar. Yeah. When you play a new plane for the first time, always check its tech. Does its radar have IFF? Does it even have a radar? Does it have IRST? How good is its RWR, etc., etc., etc. Thinking of selling my MiG-25, try to get the C-10. I wouldn't blame you. MiG-25 is a piece of shit. It's a one-trick pony piece of shit. Super boring. I teach people to play that thing, let them suffer. Because he asked a question, man. I'm gonna give him advice. Because that plane actually serves a purpose at 13.3 and 13.7 against the absolute ridiculousness that is Red 4 13.3. (13.3) needs some competition at Blue 4, just like top tier needs some competition on Blue 4, hence Rafale. Hence Rafale gameplay. I no longer care about oh, my Red 4, oh, my Blue 4. I just care about who's overperforming, who's the best in the game at the moment, how much challenge do they need. That's what I care about. And what is the best plane that I can take to challenge them? 13.3, Red 4 needs some competition? Alright, sign me up. Put me in the C-10. I'm all for it. Throw me in. Put me in, coach. I think this guy wing ripped. And I believe there's more here. J10 right here. Of course. Hey, Squish joined. Hey, Squish. Good mindset to have. Yeah, I no longer, like I said, man, I no longer care. I was really diehard into Red 4 China, and then I got fucked with this update as a China enjoyer, and now I'm just gonna try and balance what I think needs balancing. SM2s need balance at the moment, so I'm gonna balance them out. Try to at least. Differential thrust. When Gunya enters the chat. So true. Gunya 15. Mustang, have you ever tried to use differential thrust at all? I have not. Nope. I have not. Is that the best way to play the plane? Go for head-ons? Oh, which one are you talking about, Grady? C10, Rafale, or just in general? Stay low? No, you don't want to try and stay low. What I was doing a lot of multipathing there. I was engaged in close range combat with 2 to 3 different people, so I was already out of altitude, so that was my one option there, was essentially multipath. So, right there, yeah, low altitude kind of saved me, but you don't want to rely on low altitude. I made it work there, but if they were above me, if anybody entered that fight from above me, I would have had 0 legs to stand on. I would have gotten absolutely shit on because I gave up all my position by multipathing. Make sense? I'm gonna get T-Kid. God, I love Spain and its wonky terrain. You're asking about the 16 nets? Oh, yeah, stay. I mean, I don't know. I don't ever really recommend anybody stays low. all the time, but in the nets, I could understand why you would. You still give up your position by doing so. Personally, if it were me and I was playing the nets, I would stay probably lower than I generally do in case I need to dump down to multipath and I don't have any return options. I would probably max out about 4,000 meters of altitude, stay between 1,500 and 4,000 in the nets. Cheddar's the best. Yeah, I know. I'm very grateful. How useful is IRS-T in Sim? What you just saw there, Rocket Man, was how useful IRS-T was in Sim. Did you see me track that F-18 with IRS-T, and then I switched to radar? That's how useful IRS-T is in Sim. He didn't know I was there. I was able to creep in on him, maintain visual, maintain lock, and then when I felt it was a good opportunity to shoot him with a missile, I switched to radar, launched on him, and it was GG's. He got fucked by Spain terrain. Spain terrain! Ooh, I have to remember that. That little rhyme, Spain terrain. Aye, Squish got his Aza. He was working on that yesterday. Welcome back, Swiss Cheese. Cheddar, so true. Our F-16 is good in general. They are some of the best dogfighters in the game. Especially the Nets, which is a 16A Block 10 with even better elevation, or even better elevators. So yes, they are fucking insanely good at dogfighting. I can join red, but won't be spawning. You guys do whatever you want. Because we're trying to win, Pizza. What do you mean? We're trying to win this game. Fuck my chud life. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Fuck my stupid China Chud life. Yeah, poor China, dude. China used to stay winning, now they just be losing. And it's sad. That makes me upset.
Attention to the map.
China will be strong. It will be, man. China will have its day. I say that as China still has the best 13-3 lineup and one of the best 13-7 lineups. Not using radar filters? Absolutely not. Radar filters, gentlemen, is one of the greatest ways to make sure you TK and throw about 50% of your situational awareness just out the window. IFF filters on your radar make sense for when you are trying to find an enemy who is amongst a large group of AI planes, friendly AI planes, and you can't get the correct lock. That is the one time using IFF filters actually makes sense to me. All the other times is just you're asking to TK because now you have no idea where your friendlies are. Is this guy dogfighting? Is there a teammate near him? Did a teammate launch on him and they're about to merge? All I see is enemy. That's it. Nothing else. You throw so much situational awareness out the window when you turn those filters on. So, long story short, no, I don't use them. Nor do I plan on it. And there's good reason for it. At least in my opinion, there's good reason for it. Okay, he didn't launch at me, so oh. Reacquired, I think. Of course. All right, what do we do with players that just shoot down missiles, gentlemen? We let them get close, and we absolutely fucking shit on them, is what we do. Because, or we let our teammates do it instead. Good shit, Shifley. Good shit. Because the second somebody gets close to them, the second they can no longer shoot your missiles down, they fold like a literal ton of fucking bricks. Because that's their one thing. That's their one shtick. All they know is, oh, he's launching missiles, I will return fire and shoot down his missiles. And then when they merge and they get close, their shtick no longer works. What is IFF filter on radar? So, okay, so when you use radar, right, it looks for all contacts. See this guy right here? See how there's a little line above his circle? This is a teammate. See this guy right here? See how there's no line above his circle? That is an enemy. If I turn IFF filter on, it will only pick up what I filter. So let's say I turn friendly markers off, right? I will no longer see friendly targets. I need to know this guy is here, right? He just died. I need to know that shit. That's information that's really, really important. Really, really important. See, that pizza just, or not pizza, I thought that was pizza. That wasn't pizza. That Su-30 just ate a friendly missile. And I knew he was about to eat that friendly missile, right? That's information I need to know because I saw that missile and now I know there's a teammate around here, right? That's all context. That's all situational awareness you need to know, right? It's not going to be like some game-breaking, like, oh shit, I didn't, like, you know what I mean? You don't have to know where your team is 24/7. But I'm telling you, knowing where they are in situations where you're about to merge with the enemy is so important. For specifically not TKing. Specifically not TKing. Yeah, I really don't recommend people do that shit. Keep that shit on. Keep that shit on. Okay. Pull away. Rafal gaming, yes sir. Yeah, SM2 balancing, baby. Balancing out the SM2s. I feel so good that I can play this plane with like zero remorse now. YouTube be censoring my solutions. Is that enough? Was that enough? Was that enough? Ah, fuck, it wasn't. God damn it. Okay, I'll have to come back for that one. Let's go cut it up with some PvP and then we'll finish that one off. Well, let's take A. Let's take A. Let's take A. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll RTB. That's why I love the Eurofighter. It shows the whole team on your HMD. Oh, also true, also true. I guess that is maybe something I didn't think about. Like, okay, maybe if you're using the Rafale or you're using the Eurofighter, like you already have that information in the HMD, so like maybe you don't need it on the radar. But even still, man, even still, like, why turn it off? There's no good reason in my mind for people to just completely turn it off 24/7. Because again, you lose so much context. Like, yeah, sure, like I said, if you're using the Eurofighter, maybe you'll get it, but like, it just really comes down to the fact of like, why turn it off? There's no good reason for me to turn it off. Which game are you in? 14-3 Spain. If you're trying to join red, or if you're trying to join blue, our team is full. That's why. You can't join because we outnumber red too much. Is this simulator mode? You fucking A right. This is simulator mode, brother. That's all we play on this channel. Sim is the best way to play Warthunder. Okay. Alex is marking somebody over here. Don't see him on radar yet. He just taking off. Okay. It's an SM2 because he's hard locking me from the notch. Alright, we capped. Okay, let's see if we can pick him up. It's right here. Yeah, I know we're spawn camping. I'll hit him with 2. Oh shit, there's a second, there's a second, there's a second. I just saw him on radar for a second. Oh, that actually could be AI. Could be airfield AI. He's rear and close. Probably gonna have to try and force the merge with him. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna try and force the merge with him. Right there. What are you? That is Alex, I think. Yeah, he got him, he got him, he got him. Fuck yeah. Good shit, brother. Good shit. Nice, 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 nice. I really had to lean forward, dude. I really had to lean forward. Ooh, what is that? That was an F-18. Where does Squish need cover at? Over there! Alright, GG's. Looks at map for literally half a second. Crashes. Let's go. Does having the radar on all time affect the enemy radar? No. It helps them spot you because you are now pinging their RWR. But fuck flying around with radar off. Dude, I was Tom Gooning all over that hillside. Very true. Oh, it's much more than 2. Like 20. Probably significantly more than that. Oh, I don't want to play red. I want to play blue. Blue? No good games. No good games. No good games. No good games. Somebody asked me to play the Gripen E. I will play the Gripen E. Radar off equals boring rat. True, 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 true. So fucking true. Yeah, it only affects RWR. Well, we could play this Afghan, but it's basically fucking over. There's no point. We could play this Smolensk, but it's just fucking bleh. Flat bleh. I mean, we can make a Spain, I guess. Speaking of that. What are your tips? What if you are flying low tier when your radar is just useless? That's fair, man. Look, if your radar is completely useless or you just don't have one, like, who cares, right? Like the MLD, fuck that thing's radar. I fucking hate that thing's radar, right? I don't blame anybody for running around and ratting around in an MLD. That thing is completely useless, right? It's dog shit. F4E, it's pretty bad, in my opinion. It's just a search. Yeah, like, of course. Right, F5E, like, it's good on the F5E FCU because it gets an actually functioning gun sight, right? But Other than that, why would you run a radar on an F5, right? Like, I'm not trying to say, like, oh, you're not allowed to run around radar off. You're not allowed to rat if you have a good radar, right? I'm just saying, for me personally, I think that shit's cringe. Right? And I'm gonna cope about it. Let it ride. So true. Thank you. You're welcome, Gab. I don't know, what were you when I was asking for me to play the Grippin? Brief. Yeah, German with TWS goes burr. Yeah, seriously. Very, very, very true. Oh, that's right. No fuel tanks. No fuel tanks on this bad Larry. Any tips for the Vigan? Oh, God. Are you talking about the 13.0 premium? Christy changed to our team. Don't blame him. The Vigan is one of the planes I dislike the most because its gameplay is just boom and zoom, lob missiles, and that's it. You get slow, you fucking melt. For the premium, okay. Learn how to function with a non-functioning RWR. Learn how to function with an RWR that barely tracks anything and doesn't have IFF. You need to be very passive, and you need to play carefully. You need to be choosy with your fights and rely entirely on Fox 3s. If you are forcing the merge with somebody, you've probably done something wrong, unfortunately. Merging with somebody with a Vigan at 13.0, 13.3, or 13.7, whatever you're playing it at, is asking to get completely dumpstered. Your one advantage with that plane at 13.0 on 13.0 days is you're fast, and you have Fox 3s, relatively decent Fox 3s, and a pretty okay radar, right? You're no C10, but you are better than the average player playing because you have Fox 3s. Fox 3s inherently give you an advantage over a lot of your enemies, right? So you want to stay fast, you want to boom and zoom, you want to throw Fox 3s at people, pressure them, play behind your team a little bit, ask for support, and that's how you play it. I mean, objectively speaking, that's how you play it. It's one of the planes I dislike the most because of how boring its gameplay is, but yeah. I changed because I have the SM stock. Oh, hi, Christy. Don't worry, I got the Russian bias on my team. Yeah. Oh, you do? That's hilarious. Basically just a worse C10. Yeah, more or less. More or less. And we bait them into PV. Is it racist that I'm pretending to be somebody who doesn't speak English? I don't think so. Got good position, but that could go in a heartbeat against a Su-30. Position doesn't mean anything when they can launch at any angle. And if he has a teammate. God fucking damn it. Hey, we got him. Good fight, Pizza. Well done. Kind of had him by the balls. And I only think I used 3 missiles for that little fight. 13 O days are ass. They're very repetitive. Yeah. I don't mind them personally. With the OCU, it's so boring. That's fair. Are you talking about the French one with Magic 2s? That fucking piece of shit? That abomination. Affront to the balance. I'm just not gonna launch on this guy. I'm just gonna see if I can get him to keep going cold. Like, literally all I'm doing is just forcing him cold. I'm just looking at him with radar, defeating his missile, and then that's it. I'm doing absolutely nothing against this guy. Well, I mean, now I'm running into fucking 3 of his teammates, which is unfortunate, but it's funny. Please go off the rails. Alright, I got a singular Fox 3 left, and I have to go against a bunch of SM2s and a Eurofighter. Okay, he must have lost me, maybe? Okay, I gotta pull out of here. I gotta pull out of here. Got him. Out of here. I am fucking out of here. I'm gonna try and pull that Eurofighter in. In fact, I'm gonna try and pull him this way. Shit. That's it. Oh my fucking god. Switch to a different plane. Play it, and then switch back. What is your loadout? Mixed? Yeah, it's 2 AIM-120Cs, 5 RB-99s, and then obviously 2 9Ms. Then get fucked. I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to the pain. Welcome to the pain. Got 3 right here. This is more pain. Yep. Enjoy your stay. guy's fallen for the bit. He thinks Mustang's actually asking for PvE. Holy shit, there's a lot over here. Let's do some... I was gonna say threat assessment. This guy here. Alright. Enjoy your 12.7 pizza. Sorry, you've fallen to the bug. It's not fun. Okay, got him. Okay, no more C5s. And then there is still a second somewhere. I'm not sure where. Right here? This guy. I'm gonna get TK'd. Yep, there it is. And he's launching right at me. See if we can kill this guy before we get TK'd. Eurofighter, I've got 2 A120s left. Still got 9 Ms, which is fine. I'm just going to defend this right now. Defend this for now. Beat it, and then I'll turn in. When he turns in, I'll turn in. There he is. Lock him with IR. Does Gripen have target point indicator? It should. Are you talking about like radar slaving with the TGP? No, I don't. Well, actually, I think it does. I don't remember. I'm actually not sure. If anybody in the chat actually thinks I'm genuinely asking for PvE, please understand this is a bit. I actually don't want to play PvE. Hence the whole reason why I'm killing all these people. Please don't fall victim to the bit. One guy is. This guy. Please understand this is a bit. He's lying, Chad. He wants PvE. No, I don't. I can't wait for the 64 Mustang hit piece on fucking Reddit. 64 Mustang is a PvE player. PvE player confirmed as they post screenshots of the fucking of the chat. 64 Mustang's a hypocrite. I am, but not when it comes to that. PvE me 1v1. So true, dude. I actually wanted PvE. Yeah, okay, bozo. Okay. I'm sure you did, pizza. This guy is landing, it looks like. This guy is not. I'm gonna try and close the distance with him and get a close as I can for a close range launch on this gentleman here. He's turning in to my left, so I'll kind of meet him there. And just try and get this as close as possible. Okay, there's the missile. Interesting, I didn't get a radar from him, I don't think. Notching over the runway is going to be a little tough. That might hit him. Ah, no, one right past him. Okay, let's go RTB. Benny, what's up, man? How you doing? I can't sleep, so I decided to drop by. Nice, dude. How you doing, Wolfer? That vertical notch video helped you out? Ugh. Alright, let's go RTB. I'm great. You got a question? What is your question? I probably have an answer. Probably. No promises. I probably should. This song would probably go hard at the club. I don't club, but I feel like this song would go hard at the club. Sorry, I'm just checking something as I RTB. Kind of crazy. I don't know the notch, but could be. You didn't know the notch could be used like that. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. It's awesome. Have y'all halted in? Any of y'all had an intentional shot or faraway shot that if someone saw the convo, y'all would be cooked? What? What do you mean SHYT? Intentional shite? I'm not sure what that means. Your RWR is in the stream keeps scaring me in game. Turn it down then. How does the Gripen E compare to the Eurofighter or the Rafale? I mean, it's a worse Eurofighter, it's a worse Rafale. That's all. It's still great. Like, it's still awesome. The multi-role of the Gripen E is better than the Eurofighter and Rafale, so it beats them in that regard. But in everything else, the Eurofighter and the Rafale outdo it. Other than maybe countermeasures for the Rafale, so survivability on the Gripen E is a little higher when it comes to the countermeasures specifically, but yeah. Still a great plane though. I love the Gripen. It solves all the issues that we have with the Gripen, which is combat endurance, right? We have more missiles. And that's what the Gripen always lacked. And now it has an insanely goated radar. My favorite radar in the game. I do prefer this one over the Eurofighter. Well, actually, no, I think they're the same. I think they're exactly the same. I need to check the scope scales, but I think they're exactly the same. I forgot your unk. Okay. So fine shite is girl and international shite is girl from far. I'm asking if y'all had like one of those international talking stages. You're talking about like, have I ever had a pen pal? That's what we would call it. Like what? You like formed a long distance relationship with a woman over like a text channel, like RuneScape or some shit? Is that what you're saying? I'm doing good, Tapam. How you doing? I'm doing good. Answer your question, no. Well, I don't think I ever have. I can't think of any instance that comes to mind. Hector, what's up, man? How you doing? Should we nuke this ground battle? Or Cynical on it? I think Cynical's on it. Could be through a game, but in my case, it's a girl on Insta that is coming to study in my country. Ah, so long distance friendship. Now you guys are potentially gonna meet up for the first time. Is that what is that what I'm picking up on? Is that what I'm picking up on? Hey, nice, dude. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, type shit. Okay. Chill it with the zoomer lingo. You could just say yeah. I'm just kidding. No, I've never been in that kind of situation, but good luck, brother. Best of luck. Don't be weird. Try not to be weird. That's my recommendation to you, Benny. Is she have you guys like I don't want to be too personal here. Has there been any instances where you guys have kind of like put on that you might want to date theoretically? I don't know how to word this. You see what? Do you hear what I'm trying to say? Like, have you ever had conversations to where you would be interested in like a long distance relationship, or any conversations that might point towards that? It's important not to read into quote unquote context. Oh yeah? Oh, okay. Sweet. Well, then that sounds pretty cut and dry, brother. Just don't be weird. That's my recommendation, man. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Ah, I see. Like a hookup. Yeah, just don't be weird, brother. That's my recommendation, because what I see a lot of times when people meet up with somebody for the first time, somebody who they have had an interest in romantically or whatever, they forget the personality in which got to them to that point. So for instance, right, let's say you guys meet up and you start acting like somebody like who's really cool, or like maybe a little too serious, or like you're trying to be like the stoic guy, the stoic man, you know what I mean? When in reality, the whole reason why you guys became friends in the first place is because you're really witty and you have a funny personality and you like to joke around and you don't take things very serious. You know what I'm saying? Because you get like nervous because now you're hanging out for the first time. You know what I mean? So it's different than the long distance texting stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? And I that you're probably already going in with this mindset, but no, to put it in military terms, no plan ever survives first contact with the enemy. Okay, no plan ever survives first contact with female. Everything goes out the window. Your brain doesn't know what to do. So just keep that in the back of your mind, man. Don't be weird. Cheddar's the best, yeah. Warthunder terms, please. Don't get third-partied by emotions. How about that? That maybe does that make a little bit more sense? Why does the radar tell you? Why does the radar tell you who's enemy by color? Oh yeah. Eurofighter does this too. Yeah, it's IFF, but on the HMD. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Put it in Warthunder terms. You guys are cooked. You guys are cooked. Alright, this guy is low. I'm no longer going to worry about this guy who's running. Man, we were really high up. I can't help myself. Even when I'm not in a BVR plane, I can't help myself but go up to high altitude, man. And this is why you take C5s, though, unironically. Runners like this, the C5 is such a better option to try and catch that guy. High altitude C5 goes hard. You have the opportunity to take C5s, always do so. Always. That should hit him. Yep. Did I get a double? Maybe? Yeah, I sure as shit did. Oh, I sure as shit did, baby. Let's go. You gotta... Oh, that's no scope. Double kill, baby. Unk. Talking stage is when you're like texting and flirting. He's asking if you ever had a holiday fling. Oh yeah. Cletus, I think you're behind on the stream. Oh yeah, you were 10 minutes behind. I already picked up on it. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Oh, was that you? I'll bet. Sorry to do you like that. It was probably dead zone. Watermelon, what up, man? Doing good. How are you doing, man? Does compromising the off-board capability of the A120B and taking C5 worth it in sim? You want to take a combination, Watermelon. Literally, okay, go back on the stream 5 minutes. So where you're at now, go back 5 minutes. Okay, I literally just went over a situation in where you want to take C's, and it'll show you. There was a runner, and then there was a guy who was a little farther away. I was at high altitude. I made use of the C5's range at that point. I got the runner, and then I used B's for the guys who were close into me. Go back, watch where I just got a 2-piece, a 2-kill. And that right there will show you exactly why you want to take a combination of both and when you should use one versus the other. And then come back. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Yeah, it's just a YouTube thing, Cletus, unfortunately. Oh, you're Russian bias? Ah, shit. Okay, well, GG's, man. Can I give you some advice? I don't want to sound super cocky, but if you're still learning, I understand you're on the stream and you want to hang out and you want to play with me or play against me or whatever. I understand that, and I respect you being new to sim, taking a dive, going against me and Cynical and Yuri and like the stream. But if you're learning sim, I wouldn't recommend top tier, and be choosy with the lobbies you join, man. There's nothing wrong with that if you're still learning, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't want you to get a bad taste in your mouth for sim because the stream is fucking dunking on your team, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I respect you taking the risk, if you will. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. The PvE is crazy. Oh, Lucas, which one are you? Are you your mom? Yeah, dude, don't fall for the bit, man. It's a bit. It's a bit. It's a bit. I don't actually want a PvE. Yeah, read the room. 9 and 1, asking for PvE. Yeah. It's a bit. It's a bit. That's funny. The M120A good. At top tier, they're very mediocre. I make use of them, but they're very mediocre. Okay, I just tuned in time to hear you say take the C5 whenever you can. Just a bit confused. Oh no, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, I enjoyed playing smaller lobbies where you have more isolated fights. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Stay at 13-0 or lower if you're new. Personally, I would say 12-3 max. For me personally, that's what I recommend for people. because 13.0 is when you start getting into Fox 3s, and that's when you start going into how to deal with Fox 3s, and that's a whole nother layer to sim. If you're brand new and you're really new and you don't have an RB experience, I would say maximum 12.3. But in reality, you should be probably sticking to 10.7 to about 11.7 or 12.0. That's where I recommend the most. You can go up to 13.0, but that's really when you start getting into like the overwhelming territory where things are going to start being a little bit too much for you to handle. I didn't reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do. Oh, dude, don't worry, Wolfer. When Fox 3s got added, I didn't touch them for so fucking long because I was so intimidated by it. I had no idea what to do. I learned multipathing with the 16C with AIM-9Ms, and then when we got Fox 3s, I went back to playing like the F5E and shit in the Mirage 2000, and yeah, I had no idea what I was doing, man. And I did not want to jump into that hellscape of top tier. 4.7 and 13.3 is good. I mean, again, man, you got to remember, like we're suggesting areas for brand new players to learn, right? You don't want to overwhelm them. Yeah, I know my feel's low. I'm at base. You don't want to overwhelm them with too many things going on. You want to try and make it as easily digestible as you can. You know what I mean? So Fox 1s and Fox 2s, simple radars and simple RWRs. Once you get the concepts of those, you can jump into top tier because you have that foundation. You know what I mean? I mean, it's ultimately to each their own. If you're an RB main and you're coming to sim from RB and you played top tier RB a ton and you already know how all the radars work, you already know how the missiles work, you know how to notch, you know how all that shit works, and all you need to do is just learn the controls of sim, dude, go for it. Jump into top tier. You've got the fundamentals of RB really do transfer to sim. As far as like defensive and offensive maneuvers and all that stuff and tactics, it does transfer. Obviously not perfectly, but pretty well. Like I would say 90%. But for people that are brand new and they bought a fucking top tier premium or whatever, learned a new yet effectively notched. Thanks to you. Yeah, no worries, man. Anytime. Day 1 AIM-120A were amazing. Oh my god, yeah, they were. They weren't just amazing, Cynical. They were the best missiles in the game. But I gotta be honest, I am fine with where AIM-120As are. For 13.7 days, I think AIM-120As are perfectly fine. I really do think so. Were they a Micah level? Fuck, no, they weren't. Nothing's ever been Micah level, other than the Micah. I wasn't top tier then. Why were they good? Oh, they had more pull. They had much more pull, and I think they even had more range. What up, Zephyr? How you doing, man? Let me reset the cheddar cam real quick. It went out of focus. There we go. Michael still rules. Oh yeah. The Micah is still the best missile in the game. Hands down. Cringe, 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 cringe. Good Thunder, cringe. I can't wait to make an actually cool creator decal that isn't fucking softcore porn. God, I can't wait. Me when I get softcore porn in my fucking game that's made for, like, literal kids. Well, not for kids, but includes kids. Thunder Peak. Good Thunder cringe. As long as you get a decal, well, I just whenever Gaijin accepts my my reapplication. I haven't submitted it yet, but once I become a partner, that's what we're waiting on. And I'll be resubmitting that probably next week. We'll see. Get a decal that says PvE. Oh, James. That is such a good idea. Oh my god. PvE please question mark with like a plane exploding or some shit. Dude, it could be like PvE please with a plane exploding and Cheddar's piloting the plane. Oh my god. That is such a good idea. I don't think I'm gonna do that for the first one. The first one's just probably gonna be Cheddar. But fuck, is that such a good idea, dude. Holy peak. Oh my god. Waiter, Cheddar pilot, please. Yes, sir. What GPU do you have? I got a 5070. Oh, dude, you're onto something, James. I might be able to find a way to get all that in the first one. You were fucking onto something, brother. Okay, that high altitude guy died. Okay, good return fire. Couldn't get it off the rails. Okay, that should be dead zone. I think this is an SM2. I doubt he's gonna get that warning. Yep. Oh my god, a Gripen with extra missiles is so nice. Is your favorite car a 1964 Mustang? It was when I was a kid. There's some long lore that goes into the name Pepsi. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but to answer your question, once upon a time, a 65 Mustang was, and that's kind of where the name came from. What do you think should happen if I get my pilot's license? I don't know. Fly a plane? Oh my god, he's doing the ER! Su-30 launched an ER at me. I know what that is. I know what you've done. You've launched an ER at me, and then you unlocked me. I know what you're doing. You're launching a high-altitude, long-range R-27 ER at me. I'm not gonna fall for it, my friend. Good thing I am in a Gripen and I have 1 billion countermeasures. Where is this Su-30? He's over here somewhere. See ya, Wolfer. Have a good day, man. He assembled a full car with his dad. Yeah, too easy. Yeah, 1976 280Z, and that's what we're doing again right now. Yeah, in high school, it was my first car. I really wanted a classic car. I really wanted a Mustang. That was my favorite car as a kid. And thankfully, I realized how unrealistic that dream was. And instead, I got a 280Z. I got a 280Z for 750 bucks. Didn't run, completely rusted out. Rusted out fuel tank and fuel line was pretty rusted too. And we just, essentially all we had to do was flush the fuel line. And then, stand by. That guy's trying to ER me. Flush the fuel line and then resurface in the fuel tank, get it treated, and get all the rust out of there. And that was it. And about $600 later, it was running. So just over like 1,200 bucks, we got that car running. 1976 280Z. An absolute dream. And I still have it today. And that's what we're working on right now. Again, round 2. We're doing a proper engine resto on it now. Okay, so we've beaten these missiles for sure, but this one behind me kind of appeared out of nowhere. And I got a Maz warning for it, which tells me I think it's maybe not coming at me. I'm not sure. Did this reacquire me? It might have. This is the Su-30 right here. Alright, start to be. Too many. No more 120s. No more Fox Tree. We pull away and we run away. But that guy is really close. So maybe we don't do that. And I believe that is an enemy as well. I believe they're trying to ET me. I am out of here, Scoob. Cranny, what's up, dude? They're going pretty good, man. They're going pretty good. We've been dominating the SM2 hordes with the Rafale, and then somebody wanted me to play the Gripen E, so we're playing that now. But we've been going toe-to-toe with the SM2 hordes. Doing pretty good. Right now we're 12-1. And then last game, I think we were like, I don't know, 20-5. Like that, 20-6. Spewing out both ends? Yikes, dude. Holy shit. Disgusting. You got food poisoning, not the drunk stream? Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Well, I mean, it's not funny. That sucks, but... that's unfortunate. What'd you eat? If I want to get into sim, should I start with props or jets? You should start somewhere between 10 to 12.0 or 12.3. 10.7 to 12.3, 10.3 to 12.3 generally is where I recommend people start. I do not recommend you start at top tier. Props is pretty difficult as well. Props is very competitive. So I would say mid-tier jets to low high-tier jets being 12.3 maximum. Try to stay away from Fox 3s. Maybe dabble a little bit into Fox 1s and Fox 2s, but the extremes are kind of pretty difficult to learn. Props, like I said, is usually pretty sweaty. There's usually a lot of really good players that just kind of hang out in props, and that's what they're good at. And then there's a lot of really good players that hang out in top tier, right? And that's what they're good at, right? Craney's a good example. He's one of the better prop players I know. I'm dog shit at props, right? But you throw me in a top tier jet and I fucking demolish, right? So yeah, I would say mid tier. Don't overwhelm yourself, right? And don't expect too much either. It's a learning curve, my friend. Yeah, Spitfire, fuck that. Those are falls I was fighting in the junk stream must have given me some sickness. That's hilarious. I gotta rewatch it. I'm gonna watch the VOD. Yeah, no worries. Anytime, Egg. Join the Discord. There's a link to it in the description as well. It's a good place to learn. I'm happy to help. Happy to help, and happy to answer any questions you guys got, too. Ryuk, what's up, man? How you doing? It's always the French. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I gotta be honest. I am well past the fuck Rafal phase. Countering the SM2 with the Rafal is such a vibe. I gotta be honest. It's such a vibe. Okay. ER. Is he going to... Is that at me or is it at my teammate? This is why you don't turn IFF filters on your radar. Because I can see what he's launching at. Okay, that was at the teammate, so I can hold this lock for... Okay. I think he dove. Hopefully my teammate survives. Yeah, this is the missile. Okay, teammate survived, I think. And he fucking... Oh, this guy TK'd this guy. That's funny. Where's Ginger? She went downstairs. Guy was flicking micas at me from space, and then was like, "How did you defeat 4 of those?" Yeah, it's so satisfying when you defeat the gimmick, whatever the gimmick is, whether it's SM2 or Micah or whatever. It's so satisfying when you defeat any kind of gimmick, and they're like, "But my gimmick was supposed to work." The most satisfying for me is when you defeat like this guy right here who's shooting down missiles. When I inevitably kill this guy, oh boy, I'm gonna be cheesing ear to ear. Oh, this is him right here. Wow, somebody killed him. So I won't be cheesing ear to ear, but Mr. Shoot Missile Down gimmick got fucking shit on. And that makes me happy. Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. It is one of the worst metas to ever exist for top tier. Like, worse than Rafal meta. Worse than Micah meta when Fox 3's dropped. Worse than OG Fox 3 BVR 16C meta. Worse than the fucking C10 meta. Worse than any meta I've ever played against. I gotta be completely honest, dude. The most boring ass shit ever. So boring. And I'm telling you, man, I mean, I'm sure you're well aware. When you finally kill him, you get that kill, and you just completely dumpster him in the close range or whatever. Oh, fuck, is it satisfying. Like maybe it can rarely happen, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it's. Yeah, dude, it's not. Do you know who Surge is, Crinny? Surge Quick. He's like the guy in the chair. He's one of the better sim players that I know, but he's also kind of like the guy in the chair. I don't know if you know that reference from Spider-Man, but like he just knows. He's very smart. He's very smart. He knows how a lot of things and systems work in Warthunder, and like he's also really smart when it comes to IRL stuff. So like he helped. Well, he didn't help. He made the flight model bug report for the flanker. That was him, right? So, anyways, like he's already looked into it, and like that's not how it's supposed to fucking work. It's not, dude. The radar cross section of a missile. I don't know what the number is supposed to be, but the number is supposed to be very, 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 very small. The number in Warthunder, the missile has the same cross section as a fucking F4. The F4 and a missile in Warthunder has the same radar cross section. That's why it's so easy to pick them up. Well, that and closure speeds. But like, it's not how it's supposed to work, dude. It's not. But it's whatever. Just close the distance and win, right? Just close the distance and shit on them. Because once you close the distance, their meta falls apart. Is Cheddar on FBI watch list? I hope not. Died going straight on the runway because I was distracted by stream. My bad. It's okay. I've died straight on the runway because I've been reading chat, so... I don't know. It happens. Mustang is probably better than me at top tier. Oh, I mean... I would say I am, Grinny. I don't want to like measure dicks here, but like you're also like infinitely better than me at props, right? We have our niches. We have our niches. I'm usually playing the weaker stuff, yeah, because you let your chat dictate what you fly sometimes. Fuck that. I'm flying what I want to fly. Hey, but it works, right? It's a good way to get chat interacted. Sometimes I do, like, chat chooses playing with polls or whatever. But only on days when I feel like doing that shit. Oh, shit, that was my last Fox 3. Okay, that is unfortunate. My chat bullies me. Yeah. Hey, but you give him the tools to do it. And I'm more power to you. It works out, right? It's obviously working for you, so more power to you, brother. Do what works. As long as you're having fun. That's the important part. Oh, shit. Oh, I die. Oh, I die. Yep. ER. Too many. I couldn't quite get into the notch because there was another one behind him that had missiles coming in. So if I notched him, I wouldn't be notching the R-77s that are coming in. So that right there is a very cut and dry pinch situation. Don't think you're not getting bullied either, Unkstank. I mean, I do sometimes, yeah. I do sometimes. It does happen. Because you don't have a chubby orange cat on your stream. Yeah, I like my gimmick. My gimmick's cat. My gimmick is cat. That's my gimmick. My gimmick is cat. Cheddar's the main star. I mean, so that's why everybody's here. Yeah, I play every BR because I don't like either staying at one tier. I don't think my tard brain can handle just playing top tier. Yeah, and I mean, I don't... You're not wrong. I don't really venture lower than 11-0, but I generally just play 12-7 to top tier, right? Fox 3. The Fox 3 zones, that's usually where I play. But I mean, that's, I don't know, that's where I have the most fun. There's something so satisfying about the vertical notch and that Fox 3 dance, man. There's something just so satisfying about it that keeps pulling me in. Keeps pulling me in. Oh yeah, no worries, Noah. Anytime, brother. Anytime. But everybody needs a niche. Everybody needs a niche. Top tier, mouse and keyboard, cat. That's my niche. And nobody can copy that except for maybe Simply if he got a Scarlet cam. 13.7 is my personal favorite. Mutin, let me think. Why is 13.7 Mutin's personal favorite? Could it be maybe because J11B based and red pilled? Could that be it? I think we're onto something here, chat. Yeah, I know why you like 13.7 so much. Because the fucking J11B is one of the most fun flankers to play, man. God, I fucking love that plane. I need to play that game. I need to play that plane some more. Yes! Early multi-pathing will save you. J11B based and red pilled. Yeah, dude. Especially on 13.7 days, dude. Oh, yeah, spaded on 13.7. Dude, I'm telling you, the J11B is such a good BVR plane, Crinny. You like the 15C. I've seen you play it. I mean, I would ask maybe I don't know if you like it or not, but I've seen you play the 15C. Think 15C, but good missiles in good flight model. It is quite literally a 15C BVR contender. It is so fucking good at BVR. So good. The engines at high altitude, high speeds is where they excel because the thrust what's the word? Like the thrust slopes for those engines are different than the 27SM, right? The 27SM thrust slopes are better at low speeds, and then the J11B thrust slopes are better at mid to high speeds. Ah, dude, it's so fucking great. I love both the 15 and the flanker. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. But flanker with not just Chinese missiles, but also a flight performance that toes the line between 27SM and 15C. It is the best of both worlds with missiles that make it enjoyable. The J11B is so great. I love your cat. Has its own cam. Yes, sir. Makes you click every time. Based. Yes, 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 yes. We know why everybody's here, and it's for the cat. Cheddar's the goat. What up, Blow? How you doing, man? Trying to pack watch? Yes, sir. Yeah, J11B is so much fun. It truly is. I mean, other than the Mirage 2000, but non-complete top-tier plane, the J11B is my favorite Chinese plane. The MLU on 13 3 days is fun. The Jeff on 13 3 days is fun, but the J11B just in general is a blast. It doesn't really matter the day. The J11B can be fun. This might get me. We'll see. Oh, he ate shit. He ate shit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It didn't get me. Eurofighter. Close. Right. Or left. Sorry. Is it this con-trailer? Did he just launch a missile at me? Okay, he's low. He's low then. He's low. He's off my right. Presumably below clouds. Some speed and get ready to go periodic for a 9M. No eyes. He might have picked up a teammate. Might have picked up a teammate. I got a Su-30 front and left. Here, maybe? Possibly. He's dead. Yep, that was him. Okay, so Eurofighter's still back here. We're pretty close to the runway, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Let's go see if we can pick up that Eurofighter. See if we can find him. See you, Corinne. Hope you feel better, man. Hope you feel better. Have a good day, brother. Okay, I don't know where that Eurofighter went. That's fine. Let's pull away. We still got 3 120s. Oh, right here, right here. I bet you that's him. I bet you that's him. I bet you this is Mr. Eurofighter. I gotta stop changing my scope scales. I have an ASA. I don't need to do that. This is gonna be a difficult notch, I feel like. He might have a hard time finding the notch for this one. Ooh, that is a bit of a vertical notch. Okay. Eurofighter. Shit. Good fucking return, dude. Good return fire. Close range aim-120 like that is not easy to pull off. I'm pinched now, and I have to... I gotta try and pressure this guy. I gotta try and pressure him. It's my last aim-120. I gotta pressure him and go for a 9M. I die. Yep. Too much. No one. Yeah. He's doing too much. He's doing too much, and the team's too much pressure from his team. He did a great job. I think if I could have isolated that fight, I don't know. It would have been an interesting merge. But too many teammates. Those Su-30s at the end really fucked me up. I gave up on this match and my missiles are hitting. Unfortunate. That's okay, man. I'm not gonna be sticking around for much longer. This is probably my last fly out. He got DK'd. That's funny. Gamer. This guy is a gamer. He was doing a really good job getting those close range 120s ops. Very much easier said than done. They are, yeah. Yeah, you can probably domesticate. Raccoons. I almost said coyotes. Raccoons. No, Mooten. I played it once yesterday, and that was enough for me to confirm the fact that that plane is not for me. I'm not gonna sell it, but I'm gonna keep it. But I don't really plan on playing it unless something changes with it. That radar fucking sucks, man. Our radar absolutely fucking sucks. Okay, it looks like he got a missile off at me. Oh! No, is that my teammate? He is over here. But we are really slow. We need to nose this missile on. No, we'll stick to 120Bs at this range. Oh, what's my... Yeah, we'll stick to 120Bs here. He's right there in front. Come on. Come on! Oh, of course. I don't know what I just launched on. Probably a missile. Bro's going straight at me and the fucking radar locks his missile. I hate that mechanic so much. Shouldn't be a fucking thing. Okay, I think this is Su-30. Oof. Okay. No clue where he's at. Right there. Yeah, you can just launch missiles perpetually at me. I'm gonna have to force the merge with him. Oh, that was a fucking awesome. Periodic flares, let's go. That's why having a Rafale with Micahs is nice. Because when we get to that point, there's nothing I can do other than try and force the merge. And if he just keeps me in the pocket, sick. I can't do anything about it. That's the Mr. Shoot missiles down too. Frustrating. I don't know where that first guy went. See ya, Noah. See ya, Yuri. Doing all-nighters right now. Hopefully I don't get caught and play Warthunder as soon as possible. Alright, we're definitely getting outnumbered here. So this is trying to end the stream on a high note. So this will probably be the last fly out, but dealing with this many SM2s and a Gripen is pretty difficult. There's really not a whole lot you can do when they get close like that, especially when they start at high altitude like this. You're very limited in what you can do with AIM-120s. This is where AIM-120s really start to show their cracks. Because I can lock him up all I want with this radar, and I can bait him in, and I can try and get him close. I just can't do anything with it because my missiles can't launch from that. Because they have a gimbal. They have a gimbal limit. Yeah. This game's over. This game is lost. Yeah, see, I tried to get the missile off the rails there. I literally couldn't because of the gimbal limit. So we can just sit in each other's notch till the cows come home. I can't do anything with it though. Please go off the rails. Thank you. MG'd out. Yeah, dealing with this many people with SM2s and shit and a Gripen, it's kind of like GG's. Yeah. GG's. Nothing I can do. I'm by myself trying to deal with 2 SM2s and an 27 SM. Like, I don't have any ability to launch at them from anything other than like 60 degrees or 70 degrees or whatever the gimbal is, right? I could maybe deal with one potentially at that situation when they just keep me on the gimbal, right? And we just kind of sit in each other's notch. But the second a second one shows up, maybe a third one shows up, there really is nothing I can do with this plane's missiles. I really want to end this on a good note, though. What's the rarest plane you own? I don't know. You had no teammates till their end. Yeah, you got a whole fucking team of them now, dude. You got SM2s all over the fucking place. What's the rarest plane I own? Oh, the Tisma. Definitely the Tisma, I think. Alright, let's try and go in high altitude. Just keep them out of it if possible. Problem is that they have 4 times your missile amount. Exactly. I mean, missile, that's kind of the cherry on top, JL. If they had the same amount of missiles, it would still be the same situation because you can't do anything with your position because your missiles are limited by their gimbal. Like, this radar is awesome. This is my favorite radar in the game. The issue with this plane and with the Eurofighter, the reason why they don't really contend with the SM2, a good SM2, or 2 SM2s, or 3 SM2s, is because you don't have the ability to return fire. You know what I mean? Even if I had 18 AIM-120As in Cs, it's still the issue would still be there. right? I still have missiles that can't return fire. And if I do, I really have to give up a lot of position to make it work, right? So the closer they are, the harder it is for me to do that. Yeah, so you get the missiles, and then you add 12 of them. Yeah. How much do I have to do in Sim to cover the initial costs? Oh god, that's not really a question I can answer, man. Because the useful actions reward system is so weird and so different than anything else in game. I wouldn't, if you are new to Sim and you haven't played Sim, I wouldn't recommend you play the Eurofighter. That's not what I would recommend. Play something else. Start with something else. But yeah, this is why I mainly play the Rafale when I'm against Russia at top tier, is because I need a plane that I give up my over-the-shoulder radar, but I acquire a missile that can shoot over the shoulder. Pair that with an IRST that is over the shoulder, you can cook against SM2s with the Rafale. The Rafale is the one plane that can meet the SM2 at its own game. The one plane. And truly, it really just comes down to tech. It really just comes down to tech. That's it. And that's why I've had absolutely zero remorse playing it as much as I have been. And that's why I've been playing it as much as I have been, because the SM2 is now the top dog, and they need some competition. They need some fucking competition. And I am happy to give it to them. Even with the Rafale, it's kind of hard to get near them. You are better at the high altitude. You're better at getting to high altitude. I mean, they are better at high altitude, but you're better at getting there. Well, no, actually, I still think the Rafale is probably better at high altitude. So it's not necessarily you need to get super close. If you make up for the Micah's bad close range performance with high altitude, it helps a lot. A lot. I mean, you're also not fighting sad Red Force shitters anymore. You're now fighting meta slaves running into the current good thing. Yeah. Yeah. Relatively new to Sim, but I've already had many rounds where I'd had 4 more kills per death. Been playing for a while, but realistically... ... I mean, if you've been playing for a while, then... I mean, I don't know how to answer that for you, man, because if you've been playing for a while and you know how useful actions work, then you just need to be careful with how you play the game and try not to die too much, and you should be able to get your initial cost of the Eurofighter, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know how much you're in, so you're probably best suited to answer that question. That makes sense? Go off the rails. Please go off the rails. Oh my fucking god, dude. Can't even notch his radar. Group an E, yes sir. You need to just continuously move, random. You just need to continuously move. They work off hit scan, so you just need to be continuously moving. That's all. See how much I had to turn into that, right? I had to turn in probably 40 degrees to get that missile off the rails. Right? I have to give up all my position in order to do so. That right there is the inherent downfall of anything that doesn't have gimballess missiles. They still hit me. I don't want to be that guy that says you need to do it more and it's skill issue, but you need to when I'm saying continuously move, I mean non-stop. Like, you need to non-stop be moving. The second you start flying in a straight line, you're dead. You just need to get the hang of it, man. I don't know. It's kind of hard to just explain. You really just need to continuously, like, don't stop moving. You'd have to send me a clip, because without visual context, I don't have anything to go off of. Once you understand how they work, it's much easier to defeat them. Again, they work off hit scan. So as long as you're not where you were for them when they originally launched, when they originally fired on you, you'll be fine. I'm tracking, Hugo. I am tracking. Yeah, the SM2 is definitely the current best plane in the game. Is that a second or is that AI? That looks like either bombs or AI. Its favorite nation. Yeah, people conveniently like to say stuff like that, but forget about how dog shit top tier Russia was when Fox 3's released for a good 2 years. They might have the current best thing, but they also had the worst for a very long time. And now it's their turn to be top dogs. That's how it goes. That's how it should be. France had their time. The US had their time. I don't think Italy's really ever had their time. It's kind of hard for them to like have their time, but yeah. But now with the BMPT, yeah. Now it's their time. Now it's their time for ground too. I don't know. I can't really speak on ground. I don't play ground. I can speak for air though. Hey, they still are, Gavin. They still are. That never went away. Okay, I got the first guy. They're overwhelming with numbers, man. They're doing good with numbers. Yeah, the whole Russian bias shit thing, man, like, I don't know. I can't speak on ground, so I'm not going to, but for air, let me tell ya. Let me fucking tell ya. It's their turn to be on top. I'm getting frustrated having to fight this many SM2s, don't get me wrong, but, like, I also understand, like, it's their time. It's their time to be on top, and that's fine. That's fine. There's counters. The Rafale, certain planes, depending on the situation, right? The Gripenine, the Eurofighter can. When you start getting outnumbered, it's really difficult. But, yeah, it's their fucking time, man. You know what I mean? It's their time, and that's fine. Okay, that was it. That was the last flyout. That's a good one to edit on. We just got a 3-piece. We completely demolished that little furball. We're going to go RT. In fact, I'm just going to call the stream here. You guys don't need to sit here and watch me RTB, okay? I'm going to go RTB. I'm going to call it. That was a good one to end it on. That was a good flyout. I was really trying to end it on a good note. Trying to end it on a high note. I got to go finish cleaning the house. In-laws and my parents are coming over. So, SM2 are good, but I think they turn like a brick. They do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, for sure. But anyways, GG's, guys. Appreciate you all hanging out. Was a good stream. for fall games were cooking. This one is decent. I mean, they put up a good fight at the end. I just really couldn't keep up with the numbers, man. It was pushing me to my limits for sure. So, but yeah, GG's guys. It was fun. Good stream. Appreciate everybody that hung out, interacted in chat. Drop a like, drop a sub if you guys like the content. There's a link to the Discord in the description of each stream. If you guys are interested in learning Sim, that is the best place to do it. Best place to learn Sim is there, especially for my fellow mouse and keyboard gamers. So, anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, have a phenomenal rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming again tomorrow.